Hey guys, my name is Juan and welcome back to my channel. This is my third day in Da Nang City and today I will explore SunWorld at Banana Hills with you guys. This amusing park displays a very small part of each regions of the world as well as Vietnam and currently is the most attractive tourist destination in Da Nang. So let's begin our trip to Banana Hills. Since Vietnam was a French colony in the late 19th century, Banana Hills is a hill station and resort founded by French colonists in 1919. It is located in the Trường Sơn Mountains, which is west of Da Nang City. It's my third day in Da Nang and I finally made it to SunWorld in Banana Hill. Wow, I am so excited. I've heard that this is like a mini Vietnam in one place, so let's go and check it out. Tourists can visit Banana Hills through the cable car system that also set 2 Guinness World Records for their height and length. From the moment you walk into the ticket area, it could get a little confusing at first. But if you just want to get to the cable car station, just walk through mini Hội An town until you finally arrive at the first station called Ga Hội An. Most likely you have to get in line to get on the cable car. This cable car will take us directly to the Golden Bridge as our first stop. There are quite a few different areas in the theme park you can explore, like the wine cellar or the French village, a spiritual zone area with pagodas, or a beer garden, and a fantasy park with video games and roller coaster ride. And there's a giant hand bridge. There are so many must-see things in SunWorld at Banana Hills, but one of the main highlight attractions is the Golden Bridge. The bridge is supported by 2 giant hands. It looks ancient, yet it was just completed in the summer of 2018. The yellow color of this bridge is more prominent and contrast between the forest and the giant hands. From the bridge, you can have a look at the magnificent landscape surrounding by clouds and mountains. SunWorld at Banana Hills is quite popular with Southeast Asian tourists. They like to experience European culture, see the Gothic architecture, and enjoy watching foreigners dress up and perform. But the Golden Bridge is what really puts SunWorld at Banana Hills on the international map. If I had to guess, Da Nang is going to become a much more popular tourist destination in the coming years just because of that bridge alone. Banana Hills is a top-notch attraction that every tourist should visit once in their lifetime. Beside the beautiful scenery, People from the city come to this magnificent place to enjoy the fresh air, and the average temperature is around 65 degrees Fahrenheit during the day. This place is also known as the Sapa of Central Vietnam. The theme park is huge and you need to walk for the most part, so expect to cover around 5 miles during your visit. From the Golden Bridge station, you can continue up another car to the French village. It is filled with Gothic-style architecture, with the highlight being the large cathedral in the center. Most of the other buildings are just restaurants serving a variety of different types of cuisine. The restaurants are pricey, but the food is better than you expected. Now we're gonna check out the Wax Museum. This is not included in our ticket, but we gave it a shot anyway, since it's only cost 100,000 Vietnamese dong a person, which is about $5 US. This is right next to the Fantasy Park and is very similar to the Wax Museum in California, just not as big.
David Beckham. Wow, Michael Jackson. Oh yeah, this looks like Elton. Is that supposed to be Gangnam Style? Oh yeah, I think that's Psy. And this is, I believe, B-Rain, Korean pop singer. Lady Gaga. I'm glad Paul has his own wax figure.
I think someone stole his gun. Fantasy Park is pretty much a video game arcade. Most of the games and rides are covered in the price of your admission to the park. You can spend several hours here easily, but what we're really here for is to check out these Jurassic animatronics. Now coming here is more convenient than ever. It's roughly a 45 minutes drive from the center of Da Nang City, and there's a bus that will take you there and back from the center of the city for 136,000 Vietnamese dong a person, which is roughly about $6 US. However, there are alternative options. You can hire a driver to take you here, they'll wait for you and then drive you back to your hotel. This could cost between 500,000 to 800,000 Vietnamese dong for a car, which is about 25 to 40 US. This may not be your best option if you plan to stay here all day long. But what Anna and I did is we actually booked a group tour and they arranged a meetup location to pick us up. The tour costs 1,200,000 Vietnamese dong a person, which is about $60 US. This includes the entrance fee, cable lift ticket, game and rides at the Fantasy Park, and lunch. So if you guys ever decided to eat at Banana Hill, most of the meal, it will cost about 200,000 Vietnamese dong. That's about $10. But if you pay 225 Vietnamese dong, you can have a buffet menu. The restaurant that my tour guide recommended is the Aeroplane 2. It has a variety, which I'm about. If you are going to SunWorld in Banana Hill, don't go on the weekend because there's about 25,000 visitors on the weekend. Today is more crowded than I expected. The beer garden is quite similar to one you would find at Oktoberfest in Munich, but again it's not quite as big or lively. If you visit between April 30th to December 31st, you can catch the festival. It's not quite a festival, but you'll find both Vietnamese and foreign employees dressed up in typical Bavarian attires walking around the garden. It's a fun place to eat, drink, and watch performances on the main stage.
Break each other's hearts. It's a cold blooded love. It's a cold blooded love.
a view, then definitely outside of Starbucks has the best view in my opinion.
This will wrap up my day at SunWorld in Banana Hills. We got to the parking lot around 10 a.m. and we were back on the bus by 4 p.m. The cable car is still running, but most of the shops and restaurants were closed at this time, and the Golden Bridge was nearly empty. We spent about 6 hours at SunWorld, and it didn't seem like nearly enough time. Definitely plan on staying a whole entire day here if you can. There's so much to do and see here. For my last day in Da Nang, I will visit Old Town Hoi An. It's probably the most historic town in Quang Nam district, and it still carries the old school Vietnamese culture there. Look out for that video, and I'll see you guys then. Thank you for watching.